of changes. So part 4, Grandma said. So Grandma said, shoot, everybody want to act like, you know what, they got nothing to do. And that's what they got, nothing to do, boo. But me, I got a lot to do. And everybody like, yeah, she is doing what she needs to do for her. And that's what we got to do, you know. I really do want to have God eradicate everyone. And that great flood that they write about, shoot, God said, please, ain't no need for a great flood when I could just get y'all off the planet. Why would I have to do all that? And I said, ain't that the truth? I said, even God says, shoot, they can't even tap in the way that they need to tap in because they are not capable of tapping into the bloodline that is not them. I said, y'all not that bloodline. But unfortunately, I am. And they don't like that, boo. And I said, yeah. And even my mama said, shoo. Fifi came to me and asked me this and asked me that and asked me all this other stuff. I said, Fifi, why would you come to me and ask me questions of the truth that you need to know? And I said, Mama, why would I not? I said, only Fifi gonna ask the questions that she needs to know about family and everything. And that's what my grandmother knew. A lot of people don't want to ask anything and get information, but shoot, I should know everything about my heritage, right? I should know everything about my people. I should know the stories of my people. I should know the beginning to the end. And God said, that's what they know here, boo. And even my children said, shoot, all mama want to do is sit around the table and talk and tell us this and tell us that. And that's the kind of mother I am. And even God says, shoot, they really want to sit around the table and talk today. And I said, don't they? I said, when you have these amazing mothers that really want to input so much information into their children and not try to molest them, that's kind of catastrophic here, boo. And Grandma said, don't we know it? I said, there's so many things that's been going on, but me, God is not even working on me because I'm already a high priestess. And everybody knows that, boo. I said, but unfortunately, that one just started snorting some cocaine. And she ain't going to be able to know which way she going for about 8 sniffs. And then after that, she'll come back. And that's kind of catastrophic when you start doing drugs